If you ever ask yourself, why do I feel so attached? Why do I fall in love so deeply? Why does healing feel harder some days than others? Or why do I feel emotionally overwhelmed for no clear reason? This isn't weakness. It isn't lack of discipline. And it isn't you being too much. It's biology. Stay with me. Today, we're going to talk about how hormones shape your brain, your attachment style, and your healing journey, especially as a woman. Because once you understand what's happening inside your body, you stop blaming yourself and you start healing with compassion instead of shame. Women are often told their emotions are dramatic or irrational, but no one tells you this. A woman's emotional world is deeply influenced by powerful hormonal cycles that affect her brain chemistry, nervous system, attachment response, and emotional regulation. Hormones don't cause trauma, but they amplify unhealed wounds. They can intensify attachment, they can deepen emotional pain, and they can make letting go feel nearly impossible. They can make healing feel heavier at certain times. So understanding this can change everything about your healing process. The four hormones that control attachment and healing. Let's talk about the main players here. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released when you fall in love, have sex, cuddle, emotionally connect, feel chosen, feel safe with someone. For example, for women, oxytocin is released much more intensely than in men. This means women bond faster, attach deeper, women feel the loss stronger. Oxytocin doesn't care if the relationship is healthy or not. It bonds you anyways. This is why toxic relationships feel so hard to leave. This is why you can logically know someone isn't good for you, but your body feels glued to them. It's not weakness, it's chemistry. Then we have dopamine, and this is the high. Dopamine is the reward hormone. It spikes with attention, validation, good morning texts, predictability, hot and cold behavior, love bombing, reunion after conflict. Toxic relationships give irregular dopamine hits, which are the most addictive kind. This is why chaos feels exciting, inconsistent people feel irresistible, boredom feels uncomfortable, calm love feels unfamiliar. Your brain isn't in love, it's chasing dopamine. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and cortisol rises when you feel anxious, abandoned, uncertain, emotionally unsafe, rejected, or not enough. In toxic or unstable relationships, cortisol stays elevated. That creates hypervigilance, overthinking, anxiety, emotional exhaustion, attachment panic, and the fear of losing someone. So your body stays in survival mode 24/7. This is why healing feels exhausting at first. Your body is detoxing from the stress hormones that live in you for years. Estrogen and progesterone, the emotional amplifiers. Estrogen heightens emotional sensitivity. Progesterone calms the nervous system. Throughout the month, these hormones rise and fall. That means that some days you feel grounded, other days emotions feel overwhelming. Attachment feels stronger at certain phases, sadness can feel heavier, and anxiety can spike out of nowhere. Now, don't get scared, this is not instability. This is biology interacting with unprocessed trauma. Now, why hormones make attachment trauma stronger in women? If you grew up with emotional neglect, inconsistency, abandonment, chaos, conditional love, or being ignored or dismissed, your nervous system learned that connection is unsafe, love can disappear, and I have to hold on tightly. Now add female hormonal wiring to that. Your body bonds deeply, it fears loss intensely, feels emotional pain physically, and experiences breakups like withdrawal. This is not because you love wrong, it's because your body learned connection under stress. Why healing feels worse at certain times? Many women say, I was healing, and suddenly I crashed. I feel worse before my period. Or some weeks I feel strong, other weeks I feel broken. That's because hormones surface unresolved emotions. Healing isn't a linear path. It's cyclical. Hormones pull stored trauma to the surface so it can finally be processed. This doesn't mean you're regressing. It means your body feels safe enough to release what it once suppressed. Women are taught to suppress emotions, but healing doesn't happen through control. It happens through regulation. Instead of asking, how do I stop feeling? Ask, how do I support my body while I feel? Your emotions are not the problem, they are information. How to heal with your hormones, not against them. Regulate before you analyze. When emotions spike, I need you to breathe, ground yourself, slow down, and don't make decisions in hormonal surges. Normalize cycles. Some days you process grief, some days you feel powerful. Both are healing. Reduce dopamine dependency. Avoid checking exes, emotional chaos, inconsistent people, overstimulation. Your brain needs a stable reward to heal. Support oxytocin safely. Build connections through friendships, movement, pets, creativity, touch. Work with your nervous system. Healing accelerates when your body feels safe. One day, you will realize you don't feel as anxious. Attachment doesn't control you. Emotions move through instead of trapping you. You trust yourself again. You stop blaming your sensitivity. You honor your biology instead of fighting it. You were never broken. Your body was responding exactly as it was designed to bond, connect, survive, and eventually to heal. If this episode helped you understand yourself with more compassion, I need you to comment, my emotions make sense. Now remember, you're not too emotional, you're not weak, you are hormonally human and intentionally healing. You're breaking the chain, and I am very proud of you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.